Hello, collective. Welcome to my channel. Let's see what messages we have today. I'm using my Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. Let's see what messages wants to come through. Hope you all are doing well. As you come in, please do like, share, and subscribe. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. So, if it doesn't apply, it's okay. But if it does, please do leave me a comment. I really appreciate your interaction. Okay. I am taking personal readings at this time. My information is in the description box. Okay. You can email me and we can set something up. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. What messages want to come in, Spirit? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know? What messages for the collective? What do you want us to know, Spirit? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know right now? Watchtower of the North, which is winter. We are in winter season in this part of the world that we are in winter season. Okay, Watchtower of the North, winter. We have the wand, intention. Wand is also fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know, are we in Sagittarius season already? We might be. And then Watchtower of the South, summer. And we also have the moon with cycles here. And you can see the cycles of the moon going from waxing to full and then to waning. Interesting. So let's dive deeper in. I'm going to use the book to get some more clarity on these watchtowers. So the Watchtower of the North, what does it say? It says, calling upon the guardians and gatekeepers of the North. The season of winter brings you its gifts, steeped in magic and mystery, as it works in conjunction with the element of earth. So the Watchtower of the North, winter, works with the energy of earth. By visiting the watchtowers of the North, you are being called to go deep within, to rest and recharge while earth nurtures and restores you. The North will assist you with all aspects of home life, security, and the nurturing that you require. Connect with the crone aspect of the triple goddess as you journey with the god in elder form inwards and face that which you have ignored for too long. Allow winter to freeze out any unwanted behavior, situations, or addictions you have been holding on to, stripping you bare within the dark chambers of winter's tomb. The color black represents the element of earth and should be used in accordance with your magical workings at the time of midnight. Winter shares its wisdom in association with the card that flanks this one. Oh, so it's sharing its connection with the wand here. And it says, you're going through a dark night of the soul. Surrender and release. Persist. The rewards will be life-changing. You are metamorphosing, rest and rejuvenate. The ancestors are connecting with you. Invoke your dark side with harm to none. So this is the guardian of the North Star. This is the time of the ancestors, the power of the earth, and it connects us to wisdom and understanding of the old ways. So this is the winter time. This is the time that we go within. This is the time that we, even the animals, the bears, they hibernate during this time. This is the time to go within. And it's associating itself with this card, which is the wand. So, setting intentions, it's working our magic, it says, at midnight. the dark night at midnight. So if you're into, that type of thing, you're into like rituals and things like that, doing rituals late at night, at midnight or after midnight will probably be a much more powerful time for you. Okay. So we also have the wand right next to it. And it says setting intentions. This could also represent a dark energy, a dark person, a dark witch that is actually setting intentions, speaking during those hours of the night. But let's find out about the wand. The wand is you're making things too difficult instead of looking at everyone else. Instead of looking at what everyone else is doing. Hone your own talents. There's no point in comparing yourself to others and worrying that you aren't as good. The path you walk is yours alone. The intentions in your heart and mind lead the way. Wave your wand and allow the magic to unveil the criticism that cloaks your senses. Let magic shower over you and see through the eyes of the wisdom keeper. The ability to concentrate fully on your intention. Sorry about the glare. Fully on your intention without interruption is the single most important faculty a witch can achieve in order to assure the intended magical outcome. Practice this art so that can use your wand with the utmost clear intention and focused concentration. By doing so, you will eventually find the most of your magical work is completed before you begin. Decide what it is you really want. Make your intentions clear. Focus on your visions. Practice concentration. Make a decision and focus on the outcome you desire. Create your own wand or use intentions with harm to none, and beware of the intentions of others, okay? So wands were used to create magic. They're used to cast circles, pointing and directing energy, and are also used for healing and spells. It is the tool of the direction of the east, the element of air. Wands are usually made from magical oak like ash, blackthorn, hazel, birch, and yew trees. They can also be made from various metals such as copper, set with crystals and decorated with magical symbols. So we have the winter with earth and the wand with air. So we're dealing with the element of earth and the element of air, okay? So, and they said that those two are working together, so there could be someone secretly setting intentions towards you during this time, okay? Or, you're being asked to make clear intentions, but we'll dive deeper. We'll clarify these. I just want to get the meanings of these first. Watchtower of the South, and that says summer. So you see this one is more bright. We have flowers, sunflowers there. Everything is blooming. So let's see what this one's saying. Okay, calling upon the guardian and gatekeepers of the South. The season of summer brings you love as it works in conjunction with the element of fire. So we got earth, air, and fire here. Okay, by visiting the Watchtower of the South, you are being assisted in awakening your Kundalini energy through lust, attraction, and desire. Strength and power fuels the motivating life force energy that ignites your inner flame. The South will accompany you as you walk your path with vitality and vigor. Connect with the mother aspect of the triple goddess and the father god who brings everything you've worked hard for. Your work is done. Time to have fun and enjoy the abundance that summer bestows upon you. The color red represents the element of fire and should be used in accordance with your magical workings at the time of noon. Summer breeds renewed passion into your association with the card that flanks this one. An old flame turns up, okay? Romance is rekindled. New passion is breathed into a relationship. You are seeing the fruits of your labor. Your hard work has paid off. Enjoy the rewards. You have attracted the energy of abundance. Draw down the sun. So, hail and welcome to the guardians who watch over us in the direction of the south. Within and without, the element of fire burns brightly, bringing us physical manifestation. This is the time of high noon. Remember, the winter was midnight. This one is noon. It's summer's intensity and passion. Athame, or sword, is the magical tool of the south. The god and goddesses are now mother and father to all. So we have two watchtowers. We have the one of the winter, the one of the north, and the one of the south. Okay, so this is taking us somewhere. Okay, so the south is an ex coming back, attraction, passion, fire, that type of energy. And remember, we have the wand setting intentions in the middle. This is a cycle with the moon card here. It says cycles. So let's see what that, the moon. After an artist's journey, moon appears to indicate that you are coming to the end of a phase. Cycles begin and end and begin again, but in a new form. Patterns repeat until the lessons have been fully understood and learned. As you step into this new phase, be expectant and full of anticipation, for you will not wish to go over old ground again. New opportunities await, so be vigilant. Outcomes lie in your hands. Call down the moon as she embraces you in her soft, luminous glow. Bathe under the pure feminine and restorative energy she immerses you with. Recharge your working crystals under her full presence and go sky-clad in honor of the triple goddess who watches over you as the moon rules your emotions. Never forget that she also lives within you as you work in conjunction with her phases, honoring at all times your new, full, and dark aspects of Mother, Maiden, and Crone. It's so weird. The watchtower of the north is the Crone energy. The watchtower of the south is the mother energy. The moon is all three, and you see them here. So we're going through phases here, guys. I don't know if you noticed that, okay? So it says, open up to your receptive feminine side. Your emotions are ruled by the moon phases. Harness the moon's energy and understand her phases for your magical work. Work in conjunction with the triple goddess. So ancient civilizations used the moon to scry with and to predict weather patterns, the oceans of the world, cycle of nature. Emotions, birds, and animals are all affected by the moon. From the new moon, waxing, to the full moon, to the waning moon, plants and herbs as well as spellcasting are all affected by and worked with each lunar phase. I even watched a video where they were teaching that if you know, farmers in the old days, I don't even know if they do that now. In the old days in Africa, they would plant their seeds during the moon, under the moon at night. And those plants always harvest very well. So you can try that, get a plant, try to plant it, during that time and see what happens, and you know, if that plant does very well. But this is really interesting, and I want to know what this watchtowers, what these watchtowers, what's going on. Watchtowers of the north, the winter, that dark energy going within, setting the intentions, because during summer something is definitely going to embark. We have the Fool card under the watchtower of the north, which is winter. So there's this like fresh start. Remember, the moon is cycles, something ending, then beginning, then starting again. Even the Temperance card, you know, the watchtower of the winter was also given that Sagittarius energy, and I know we're probably close or in Sagittarius season. There's this new beginning that is taking place. There's some new you that is emerging out of the darkness. Full card, Aries energy as well. Some of the things that you could be releasing during this time could be like emotions that you've been carrying, you know, just releasing all of those like burdens of sadness and emotions that you've been carrying from past situations that you had no control of, people that you cut out of your life. This is this winter, the watchtower of the north, where you're going within the dark night of the soul. You're releasing, you know, people that are not serving your highest good, you know, people that have hurt you in the past. You're releasing them. Some of you could actually be doing actual rituals of, you know, like a releasing spell, you know, because the judgment call is here. These are people that are really trying to come back into your life, and, you know, you're pull on your energy again. These are situations that have been lying dormant, that are just raising up from the grave, because they feel this energy, they feel this pull during this time. This is the winter season when people, past exes want to connect. Had to drink some water on that. Want to go back to the past, want to connect with you, you know. They just want your energy again, okay? My throat just started, so there's someone that probably wants to say something to you, have a conversation with you. They want a fresh start. This person could have went through a dark night of the soul. This person could have went through something very, something that it wasn't of good judgment. Maybe when they ended things with you, or you ended things with them, life took them on a spiral. And this is someone that, it's not, they're in and out of your life, okay? I'm getting that energy very strongly here. So they're going to want to come back in and connect with you and ask for a new beginning with you, okay? That message is for someone, okay? Setting intentions. We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is is highly intuitive. This is someone that is very psychic. They use their intuition, okay? So this setting of intentions, you have to trust and know. I mean, setting of intentions with the wand, you don't necessarily need a physical wand. Sometimes it's just, using your heart to send that energy out there of what you want at this time. Because whatever intentions you're setting during this time is going to harvest in the summertime. It's going to definitely harvest, okay? You could be setting the intentions to attract the right partner, to attract love. High priestess with the Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. So I am talking to a possible high priestess, whatever you want to call yourself. You know, there's so many titles to this. Some people can call witch, high priestess, spiritualist, psych. I mean, they're all labels. They're all labels. And that's all it is. You're being called. This reading is taking a turn. Okay. It's making a left turn now. There's a message coming through for a high priestess that's here. You're being called during this time, this season. It's going to start. The new moon in Scorpio started this energy. And the Sagittarius season is what's going to get the ball rolling. There's this new start. You know, the Fool goes on this journey with their knapsack. So it's almost like, you see, this knapsack is in the water. So you're at a place where you don't even need any tools. You don't even need any tools. You don't need a candle. You don't need a crystal. You don't need anything. The time is now. You've been in hiding, hibernating, locked away in this tower. Nobody knows. In the closet. All this time. And now, judgment call. There are things that are going to be awakened in you that you've been carrying around. I mean, it's heavy. It's not an easy. It's not been easy. It's not been easy. You know, when you're called to the path, it's spirit will just strip you of everything, take you to the ringer, because why? They need to know that you're strong enough for this. And what doesn't kill you, I mean, let me not get my channel. What doesn't end you will make you stronger. This is like an awakening. So you're emerging from this dark tower, okay? Given the wand as the Queen of Cups, you're activating the magic, which is within you. The wand is within you. So you can actually sit down and feel your heart space, send that energy to your heart, imagine and visualize what you want. Visualize a light coming from your heart, sending it out into the universe, and you can actually manifest whatever that is. I mean, the things I'm experiencing right now, I literally thought of an old friend I hadn't even talked to in a long time. I think I just thought of them, had mentioned their name to my daughter, and they call me that same day. I'm like, wow. So I have to be careful with this power, because I will wake up sleeping dogs that have been lying. Sleep. That's how strong the currents are, the energy, the electrical currents. We're like, pop, 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 just, you know, whatever. Set the intentions. We're receiving it. We're receiving it. The high priestess. Here we are. You have to learn how to direct this magic, to direct this energy. Okay? You have to learn how to master it. Because heavy is the head that wears the crown. Ooh. There's an ex trying to make their way back in. You're not aware of it. Your intuition is letting you know. That's for someone. There is someone coming in. And for someone, this is an actual high priestess. This is the time you're changing cycles. Maiden Mother Crone. working with all aspects of the triple goddess. There's an awakening, a new beginning, okay? And now is the time for it to be revealed. So you're going to notice powers being activated for you right now. This is a very, very, oh my God. I said visualize it and you will receive it. Oh my goodness. You got to know how to channel this energy. You got to know how to direct this energy. You have to know how to do that. To whom much is given, much is expected. So remember, the Watchtower of the North, midnight. Midnight will be a very powerful time for you. You can set your alarm. There's something you want to bring into yourself. If there's any type of power or magic you want to do, where protection, or if you feel, you know, if you need to protect yourself or anything like that, get up midnight. That's when you set the intentions for that. Okay? If it's something you want to attract abundance, prosperity to you, noon. Noon is the best time to set intentions for that. And if you're into any type of like candle magic or whatever, you can do your spells at midnight for protection, and your money magic, your candle magic for money at noon in the daytime with the sun out. And even with the clock at noon going, you know, that's going like, you know, you're receiving, it's going, you know, it's a time when you're attracting. So that's a good time. But like I said, this is gonna be a lot on your back. But guess what? Six of Wands, you are really good at what you do. You can actually use these energies to help people. You are really, really good at what you do. The High Priestess and the Queen of Wands is right beside each other. So that's a very powerful, powerful, powerful divine feminine in her power, embarking on this new journey. And don't even worry about money. Everything you need will be provided unto you. There are people who will try to come for you, okay? You will have your enemies, you will have your naysayers, but just know that you are protected. You're protected. You're protected by the goddesses, by spirit. You also have someone watching you. This is someone that wants to rekindle things. This is not a new person. This is the next. You're going to have love come in as well. Okay? So that's what I got. These are some very powerful times for a high priestess or high priest. Well, whoever you are. Okay? You have things waking up in you, and it's going to be like at a very high speed. I mean, look at it. You know, she's trying to catch all these wands, like see them coming out of this fire, like boom, 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 you know. And look, this is the Ace of Pentacles, abundance. So you're going to be manifesting money, wealth. Some of you could be psychics. You have gifts being activated because you're here to help. And your tribe is going to awaken to you. Because when the student is ready, the teacher appears. It's a new journey. You're walking away. You're coming out of this tower where it's been cold. Sorry about the lighting. You're emerging from it. You've set the intentions. And everything is just going to, I mean, look at the tower now. You go from this to this. Everything growing, blossoming. So there's some blessings coming in as the season changes, as the cycles, as it hasn't been easy. You've been struggling, working hard all this time. And now people are going to see you for who you really are. Some of you could be on the stage. Some of you could be on some form of some platform, where people see you, recognize you, and be able to connect with your gifts, your energy. You're going to be of service. I'm speaking to a very powerful high priestess or high priest emerging here. So I'm honored. I'm honored to be in your presence. Just as a little bonus, I'm going to let you ask a question. Go ahead and ask the question in your mind. And we'll see what the answer is to that question. Ask the question in your mind. And I'm going to pull one of these angel answer cards, and that's going to give you the answer to whatever question you have. I don't know the question. Just ask the question in your mind, and we'll see what comes out, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ask your question. I'll give you 3 seconds to do that. Okay, I'm assuming question is asked. It says, look for a sign. Look for a sign. That's the answer. And let go. Let go and look for a sign. That's the answer to your question. And the funny part is that it's the same. See, it's the same person here. If you can see it, sorry. So let go and just look for a sign. Whatever your question is, let it go. Let go. Let go of let go about worrying about it. Let go of, trying to use your ego. Just look for a sign. You will get the sign. The Queen of Cups is here. The High Priestess is here. Use your intuition. You will get a sign. Recognize the signs. You can even set the intentions that you want to be able to notice signs and synchronicities. Look for a sign. That's the answer to whatever question you asked. You saw me shuffle. So that is your message, guys. This was beautiful. That is your message. Let me know if it resonated, okay? It's a general reading. It's not for everybody. So if it did resonate, please let me know. All right. Much love. Many blessings. Bye-bye.